Alright y'all, we back again today with another video. If you haven't already, please go check out my last upload. I did a review and an unboxing on the Jordan 12 taxis. That video is doing okay, but it could be doing a lot better. So if you get some time, please go check it out. This is gonna be a real quick upload today. I just got an unboxing to do. I got a shoe in the mail today and I wanted to unbox it. It's kind of an older shoe, a shoe from last year that I kind of reached back and picked up, but I wanted to unbox it and get my thoughts on it. Also, I wanted to go over a shoe that's upcoming. It's supposed to be releasing sometime in the month of December. I wanted to talk about that shoe in particular, but we'll go into the unboxing. First time stopping through, please make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe button. We're getting to a point over here that, the views are outweighing the number of likes on the video. And I get it, that's cool. Some people, watch the videos, take what they need from it, and forget to hit the like button. But please, if you could, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. So with all that out of the way, we'll get into the unboxing. And here's the box for it. Comes in your normal Air Jordan box. Jumpman on top of the lid. Nike Air on that side. Nike Air on that side. Label on the box reads Air Jordan 3 Retro. Colorway is black, fire red, cement gray. And this is a size 11. And if you guys haven't already guessed it by the colorway, it is the Air Jordan 3 Black Cement from 2024. So I did have to go back and grab these. I didn't want to get to a point where, they had creeped up in price or they were no longer obtainable. When they initially came out, they did sit in stores and sit on shelves. It's probably because they made so many pairs of them, but I just missed out. Another thing, we're kind of getting to a point where, some of the newer retros are coming out, and I'm going and I'm picking up some of the newer retros, but some of the older ones I'm just kind of, holding on to, or, the ones that I may have sold and got rid of. I always say I'm gonna go back and grab them, and I never do. So I want to kind of, finish what I started with the threes. So I have now an updated Black Cement 3, and I also have the 2018 pair, and I'll pull that out and we'll do like a little comparison as well with that pair. So of course, this is the newer model, the 2024 pair, with that slimmer cut. See how the sock liner's slimmer and going in there, and they kind of got the toe box right where it comes down to like a point instead of sloping back up. And this is the 2018 pair that I included in some of my previous videos. This shoe is kind of beat up. It's only because I've worn it into the ground. It is starting to age and yellow, and has a little bit of that white stuff on the back there. I don't know what that is, but it's back there. But the main reason you can tell this is the 2018 pair is a sock liner. It's much more thick and padded in the sock liner. And also the toe box kind of comes down and like slopes back up. So there you have the two. 2024 and then 2018. Another thing that you can kind of tell with some of the differences is the tongue up here. You have the shade of red coming over the tongue, over the top of the tongue, and then on the 2024 pair, it's kind of concealed or covered up behind the tongue. You can barely see it, but yeah, this 2024 pair is just a more slimmer down shoe, I guess, compared to these. I think I'll probably get a little bit more wears out of these before I throw the 2024 pair on. But yeah, that's them. So just a quick update or a quick look at all the original Air Jordan 3s. That's all of them. The newer 2024 pair of black cements, the 2023 white cements, the reimagined ones, 2022 fire reds, and the 2016 true blues. When the newer pair of the true blues, when they drop next year, I will get those, and I will do like a compare and contrast with this pair right here. That is something that I have to get better at, just because a newer retro comes out, it doesn't mean that I can, sell or get rid of the older retro. I want to get better at, holding on to it at least, to kind of get some content out of it. Maybe compare it with the last retro before I move on from it. But yeah, I have to kind of start holding on to it. And since we're on the topic of Air Jordan 3s, I did want to talk about an Air Jordan 3 that's supposed to release sometime in December. It is the Air Jordan 3 Soulflies. That shoe was involved in the train heist that they had a while back, where all the shoes were stolen off the train. A lot of early pairs got out, and resellers were kind of passing them off as just pairs that they had came up on, I guess. But yeah, I'm still waiting on a release date for that. I don't know if they have a set release date. They've just been telling me sometime in December, but that is the shoe that I'm looking to go after. The Gammas are probably number one priority for December, but right after the Gammas are the Air Jordan 3 Soulflies. I don't have any Soulflies in my collection. I would like to have those 3s though, but it's basically just an all over white upper Air Jordan 3 with hints of orange and green, basically a Miami Hurricanes Air Jordan 3. I don't know what it is, but that shoe has, based off photos and early videos, it looks good. It has a lot of really good materials on the shoe. They did a really good job with the packaging as well. That will probably be like one of my last collabs for the year, I guess, to pick up if I'm able to get it for retail. I'm not really sure what it'll go for on the resale market, but yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that shoe as well. Right after the game. So we are coming to a close on the end of 2025, and I've been going over some of the shoes that I picked up this year, kind of trying to get my my top 10 in order to do my top 10 sneakers of the year. But it's been pretty tough. There's been a lot of good stuff that came out this year, and I pretty much think that I have 1 through 5 pretty much all set up. But there are some other things that I want to include in the top 10. So I'm just trying to go through it, lay them out, see where I want to place them within the top 10 as far as ranking goes. I wanted to do them in order of importance, order of significance to me, based off how much content I got out of it, what the shoe meant, did I ever own it, so I'm trying to get that set up, but I'll get it done. And when I do get it done, I'll upload it on here. It's probably gonna be, I want to do it on the absolute last day of December, so all the way at the end, all the way up until the end, so I can include shoes that come out in December. I do think that's a little unfair how Complex Con released their list earlier in the year. Well, not earlier in the year, like it was like last month, and they basically just forgot about November and December releases as far as their list goes. So I'll do it last day of December, and I will include every release and take into account everything that we've gotten this year. And just a quick look at the 2024 Air Jordan 3 Black Cements. And like I always tell you guys, all work is easy work when you're doing what you love to do. Y'all stay blessed, and I'll catch y'all next time.